Nii Ayikwei Parkes, born in the UK to parents from Ghana, where he was raised, is a performance poet, writer and sociocultural commentator. He is one of 39 writers aged under 40 from sub-Saharan Africa who in April 2014 were named as part of the He Festival's prestigious Africa 39 project. Biography. Born in the UK while his parents were studying there, Nii Parkes was raised from the age of 3 or 4 in Ghana, where he was educated at a Chimota school. His first editorial role was in 1988 working on his school magazine, the Achimotan, and he went on to co-found, at the age of 17, Filler magazine, Ghana's first student-run national magazine. Parkes subsequently studied in England at Manchester Metropolitan University. While there, he emerged as a performance poet and was also a member of the Black Writers Group of Common Word. He was children's poet in residence at the Brighton Festival in 2007, a veteran of several poetry festivals, and former poet in residence at the Poetry Cafe in London. He has performed poetry in the UK, Europe, Ghana and the US and was a 2005 Associate Artist in Residence with BBC Radio 3. In 2007 he was British Council Writer in Residence at California State University, Los Angeles and became one of the youngest living writers featured in the Poems on the Underground programme in London with his poem, Tinned Roof. Parkes runs regular workshops in the UK and has set up a writers' fund in Ghana to promote writing among the country's youth. He has recorded 2 CDs of his spoken word poetry, Incredible Blues and Nocturne of Phrase, and has published 3 chapbooks of poetry, Eyes of a Boy, Lips of a Man, M is for Madrigal, and the self-published Shorter, which was put together to raise money for the Writers' Fund initiative. He is also the co-founder and senior editor at Flip Tie Publishing, for whom he has edited 14 to Dance the Guns to Silence and X24, unclassified. Parkes' short stories can be found in Telltales, Volume 1 on Mechanics Institute Review, and an excerpt from his second fiction manuscript, After Birth, is featured in the New Writing 15 anthology published by Granta in June 2007. His debut novel, Tale of the Bluebird, was published by Jonathan Cape in June 2009, and was shortlisted for the 2010 Commonwealth Writers' Prize. Translated into French by Sika Faye Camby, it was published as Notre Quelque Part by Editions Zulma, winning the 2014 Prix Baudelaire, Prix Mahogany and Prix L'Aubatillon, and being selected by leading literary magazine Lira as the best first foreign book of the year and one of the top 20 books published in France in 2014. An experienced performer of his work, he has appeared at readings all over the world, including the New Yorker Poets Cafe, New York, the Royal Festival Hall, London, and Java, Paris, and often leads writing and performance workshops. He was the resident poet at Borders bookstores, where he hosted the monthly open mic at Charing Cross Road between 2001 and 2005. He became the Book Trust's online writer in residence in 2009. In 2010 he became a writer in residence for the charity First Story. He also runs the African Writers Evening series at the Poetry Cafe in Covent Garden. In 2012 Parkes represented Ghana at Poetry Parnassus at the South Bank Centre in London, the largest international poetry festival in the UK held in conjunction with the London Olympics. In autumn 2014 the University of Tübingen welcomed him and his fellow writers Taya Selazi, Priya Basil and Chika Unigwe enter that year's Writers' Lectureship, all of them writers representing what Salazi calls Afropolitan literature. In 2014-15, Parkes was the Royal Literary Fund Fellow at the University of Aberystwyth, Wales. He was selected as one of Africa's 39 most promising authors under the age of 40 for the World Book Capital Africa 39 project in 2014. Parkes runs the Creative Writing course at the African University College of Communications in Accra, Ghana, sits on the Board of Trustees of Pan-African Literary Initiative Writivism, with fellow writers Zukis Wawana, Chika Unigwe, Noviolette Bulawayo, E.C. Osondu and Liziatri. Personal life. Parkes is a descendant of J.C.E. Parkes, the Sierra Leone Creole civil servant. Selected bibliography. Writing by Parkes has appeared in many journals and magazines, including Index on Censorship, International Pen Magazine, The Liberal, The Mechanics Institute Review, Poetry News, Poetry Review, Sable, Statement, Storyteller Magazine, X Magazine, and Wasafiri. Fiction Tale of the Bluebird, Jonathan Cape, 2009, Vintage, 2010, ISBN 9780099526124. Translated into French as Notre Quelque Part, Zulma, 2014, ISBN 9782843047701. Poetry Eyes of a Boy, Lips of a Man, Flip Type Publishing, 1999, 2nd edition 2005, ISBN 9789988002466. M is for Madrigal. 7 Poems, Tall Lighthouse, 2004, ISBN 9781904551096. The Makings of You, P. Paltry Press, 2010, ISBN 9781845231590. As Editor 14-2, 28 Love Poems, Flip Type Publishing, 2004, ISBN 9780954224790. With Khadija Sezi, Dance the Guns to Silence. 100 Poems for Kensaro WIW at Flip Type Publishing, 2005, ISBN 9781905233014. With Tashore, X24, Unclassified, Flip Type Publishing, 2007, ISBN 9780954157012. Awards and recognition. 2007, Ghana's National ACRAG Award for Poetry and Literary Advocacy. 2009, finalist for the UK YCE Publishing Award. 2010, shortlisted for Commonwealth Writers' Prize. 2014, Prix Baudelaire, Prix Mahogany, and Prix L'Or Bataillon.